I found myself in a place that defied all logic and reason. The air was thick, suffocating, and smelled of dampness and decay. The flickering fluorescent lights above barely illuminated the endless rows of identical beige walls. The floor was a grimy, stained carpet that seemed to absorb my footsteps, muffling them into the void. I had no memory of how I got here. One moment, I was in my cozy living room, sipping tea, and the next, I was trapped in this nightmarish labyrinth. The walls seemed to stretch infinitely, bending and warping as if mocking my attempts to find an exit. The silence was deafening. No distant hum of traffic, no birdsong, just an oppressive stillness that pressed against my eardrums. I stumbled forward, my footsteps echoing eerily. The only company I had was the flickering lights and the occasional distant drip of water. As I wandered, I noticed something odd. The walls weren't entirely uniform. Occasionally, there were small cracks, like fractures in reality itself. I hesitated, then pressed my hand against one of these cracks. It felt cold, almost alive, pulsating under my touch. I pulled my hand back, unnerved. The deeper I ventured, the more unsettling the backrooms became. The fluorescent lights buzzed louder, casting elongated shadows that danced along the walls. The carpet grew damp, squelching under my shoes. And the walls? They seemed to close in on me, as if they were breathing. I tried to retrace my steps, but every corridor looked the same. The walls whispered secrets, incomprehensible murmurs that made my skin crawl. I felt eyes on me, unseen watchers lurking just beyond my vision. Panic clawed at my chest, threatening to consume me. And then I heard it. A distant, guttural growl. I froze, my heart pounding. The growl grew louder, closer. I turned, and there it was. A creature emerging from the shadows. Its skin was pallid, stretched taut over elongated limbs. Its eyes were hollow, black pits that seemed to devour the light. And its mouth. Rows of needle-like teeth, dripping with viscous saliva. I ran. I sprinted down the endless corridors, my breath ragged, my legs burning. The creature pursued, its growls echoing in my ears. I stumbled, fell, and scrambled back up, desperate to escape. But the walls shifted, closing in, trapping me. I glimpsed other lost souls along the way, hollow-eyed wanderers, their sanity slipping away. Some begged for release, others stared blankly ahead. We were all trapped, ensnared in this nightmare. I don't know how long I've been here. Time warps, stretches, and bends. The growls are closer now, and I can feel the creature's hot breath on my neck. I'm writing this in the hope that someone, somewhere, will find it. If you do, heed my warning. Avoid the backrooms. They're not just a place. They're a living, malevolent entity that devours sanity and souls. And if you ever hear the growls, run. Run as fast as you can, because once they catch you, there's no escape. The backrooms will consume you, and you'll become just another lost soul, wandering the endless beige corridors for eternity.